Anthony here for Rev 3 Games at PAX East, and I was just back there at the drink box booth playing Guacamelee. These are the guys who did those mutant blob games, and they had just created a two-player side-scrolling brawler where you play as luchadore wrestlers fighting against somebody who's trying to unite the world of the living and the dead. Yeah. It's like that. So this is cool. It's basically an old school arcade style side-scrolling brawler. You have some like power moves, some wrestling moves that you can do. You can pile drive people in specific directions. As you move along, you unlock kind of new powers and abilities. I didn't get to see many of them, but there are different kind of like wrestling moves and power hits that you can do. It's really, really fun. Everything seems really solid. The mechanics seem really good. And more than anything, just like the Mutant Blobs games, if you played those, Drinkbox is really good with style. Like, visually, this thing is amazing. It's just, like, beautifully animated, really kind of, like, mid-century feeling, and they just have these, like, little touches of humor throughout the whole thing. Like, one of your abilities is if you got to get into a small space, instead of ducking or shrinking, you turn into a chicken. Like, that's your ability, and there are, like, these chickens all over the place throughout the game, too, that you can just, like, kick around and punch. And when you beat a level, chickens come from everywhere to celebrate your victory. It's pretty awesome. I played the first level and the first boss battle, where you really get to see how the light and dark world stuff works. You can swap between the land of the living and the land of the dead at any time, and certain enemies are impervious in different areas. Certain platforms don't exist in different areas, so you've really got to switch between them on the fly. One of the things that happens in the boss battle is in the light world, everything is water, but in the dark world, it's lava. So as he's throwing water and things at you, you got to make sure you're in the right place at the right time. Super fun game. I love the way it's shaping up so far. It's definitely one to keep an eye on. They don't have a release date yet, but they're planning on getting it out before the end of the year, so definitely keep up with development. And guys, we have a ton more from PAX East all weekend, so be sure you're subscribed if you're not. It's youtube.com/Rev3Games.